Hello there, this is Mary Beth, the Jersey Girl Crafts. Welcome to my podcast. I'm coming to you from New Jersey in the USA. I'm at about 5-10 minutes away from the beach in Point Pleasant. Today is September 7th, 2020, and it's 7:06 p.m. Boy, it's getting dark. It's getting dark earlier and earlier lately. I've got only 2 whips to show you today. I've got I have a capelet and socks to show you, finished objects, although I don't know where the capelet went. I had it on my mannequin, but I think we moved it to the other room. So I'm not going to show you the capelet today. Sorry. But let me show you my finished object. Finally, I finally finished my socks for my niece. And I think they came out great. And this was from the Regia yarn. I did, I followed Arnie and Carlos, and I pretty much followed their everything from the cuff. The cuffs came out a little weird. Excuse me. 1x1 rib, then the colors, and then you do the heel. The heels aren't the best, but I really like the way they do the heel rather than the heel flap and gusset, because I think this way it's weird looking, but it actually fits your heel really nice. I think I might like this better than the heel flap and gusset. And then the toe is almost done the same way as the heel. Like, they pretty much match. So I enjoyed doing this heel very much. Took me a year to get these off the needles, and I'm so glad they're done. So that is my only finished object. I've been making masks, so I really don't have them to show, because as I do them, they go out the door to their new owners. And what else? Really, work's been really busy. The end of the month for me, being I do payment posting, is extremely busy. We try to get in all the money by the end of the month. Then the beginning of the month is cleaning everything up from the end of the month, make sure everything is posted. So it's a little crazy towards the end of the month. Also, we had one of our female cats spayed, so she had to stay away from the other 3. So pretty much I stayed in this room over on the futon, and the boyfriend stayed in the bedroom with the cat. So it's been a crazy month. It really has been. It's been busy. I've been working hard. We got a new manager, so I've been staying on a little bit later to kind of go over stuff with her. So life's been busy. So after that, I wanted to show you a couple of new things that I got. And some of the stuff is actually from when I did the Vogue Knitting back on, when was that now? The 13th, I think? 13th to the 16th, I did Vogue Knitting Virtual. And I got some of the stuff in recently. One is from at Haynes House Yarn. I actually got one of their bags, and it's nice. There's 2 pockets in the front. It's got 2 little handles. It's also got a nice drawstring, and it's got the locking little doodads here where you press the button and it'll lock. So that's kind of nice to have. And right now, living in here, what did I do wrong? And when you flip it down, it's a nice boxy bottom. And when you flip it down, it really holds up nicely to put stuff in. This bag is great for a sock. You probably start a beginning shawl in here. It definitely holds a nice amount. I kept the receipt, not that it has the prices on it. So hoping it had the prices so I can tell you how much the bags are. But I think they were a decent price, and it's definitely, you can feel, I don't know if you can hear it. Probably not with the air conditioner. But it's stiff. There's definitely some kind of, not stabilizer, maybe? I should know this. I don't know. Well, there's something in there to keep it stiffer. And I got some of their yarn. I got, this one is Fire Up the Grill. And it's a worsted weight, 100% superwash merino, 218 yards, 100 grams. Reds are definitely coming out a little brighter. But it's so pretty. Really pretty. Like, there's so many colors in there. And again, there's their logo. And is it going to focus? Oh, almost. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I got that yarn, and then I got, this one is For What I Know Of is the name of it. It's their bare feet sock, 75 merino, 25 nylon, 415 yards. And it's like a beautiful mint green and like a light chocolate. It's really, really pretty. It just really caught my eye. And there's the name. So yeah, I really like this yarn. I think it's absolutely going to be beautiful to make a hat or socks. Very, very into socks lately. So that's all I had gotten from them, but I really like their yarn, so I probably will be back. They do a lot of yarn fests, the virtual ones, which is nice. So if you go on their website, which is, and I could tell it's a Shopify, at Haynes House Yarn. Here's the information down here. Sorry, it's a little crazy. So that's their information at HaynesHouseYarns.com. They have a lot of really nice stuff. I'll definitely go back to them in the future. Trying not to spend too much right now because I've spent so much lately between Yorkshire Yarn Fest and Vogue. I'm a little broke. Next one I got was, oh, and again, living in my favorite bag, the Corner of Craft, Sip and Stitch. I like putting my stuff in here, any new things I get, and then it hangs on a hook right back here, and then every time I get something new, it goes in there. I wait till the podcast, and then I show everyone. Next thing I got was, let me try and get it out. This is from the Wandering Flock, and it came in this really pretty little canvas bag, little drawstring, with their name on it. I believe they're out of, I want to say Brooklyn. Let's see if I can get their information. Yes, they're out of Brooklyn, New York. And right there is their information. So I got, oh, I love this. It's 72 kid mohair 28 silk. And it's called Birthday Ice Creams, 50 grams, 459 yards. And it's lot number 4. Look how pretty. Look at that. It's like so beautiful. It is. It's like a little birthday cake. Look at that. It's like the frosting with sprinkles that melted. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so soft. And I was thinking of making something with my magpie. So I think the gray with those might be very pretty. And I just got a green, like winter, no, it's not winter. It's more like a raincoat, but it'll match. And I have a gray winter coat. So I think that is going to be beautiful together. I think it was made for it. And by the way, magpie is so soft. Then I got from them 100% superwash merino. The color name is Lichen. 100 grams of worsted. And it's 250 yards, lot number 10. And again, it's called Lichen. The colors in that. I just thought that was interesting. I mean, technically, I probably could have put these two together, but I think I want it with just a plain gray. But look at those little pops of color. It's like just a little of everything. Such a pretty yarn. So that's what I got from the Wandering Flock. And each one of them were $32. Because it was the yarn festival, I had a coupon to get free shipping, which was nice. What else? Next I got this, and this. And if I could figure out where I put everything else. Oh, I got that. Yeah, I got a couple of things from Signature Needles. I figured I'd give them a try. It's 5-inch size 2 40-inch circulars. And it comes in this little, which is really nice because I keep all my, up here in this basket, I keep all my needles. And I really don't have something to put the circulars in, so this is kind of nice since it's only one. And it comes like this. And then it gives like the warnings and stuff. I do like this because, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on the camera, but, whoops. And this is from, again, Signature Needle Art. And here's the tips. They're a little sharp. definitely a little sharp. And I don't know, but right here is where it shows you, and this is just not going to focus. Probably not. See if I put this behind it. No, it's not going to focus, but it's nice and white and bright, the size of the needle and the millimeter and all. So I really like how bright it is. Very easy to see. And as far as I know, from what I remember, they said that, oh, and there's 2 little slots here, so you put the needles in here and then this for your cord. It seems to be okay with not holding like too much memory. I haven't worked with them yet, but I do want to. It's a nice feel to the needles. They don't feel too slippery. So I think it's going to be nice to work with. So yeah, it fits right in like that. So it's perfect to put away in my basket. And then I got, through them, you grab it, which is kind of nice if you have a big project. It's a one, oh boy, that's glowing. That's the other side. It's a 1x1. So you can measure your gauge. And then it's got a little lobster hook, so you could hook it on to your project bag. And then I got from them, which I think was so cool. Let me find, wait, I have a project here. I could show you the other thing that I had bought, which is amazing. I've always used on my, always, like I've been knitting forever, but I've used those little cone looking things to go on the ends of your needles. Well, slip your project. This right here goes around your needles. So what you can do is take it and you literally put it on your cord. All right. Put it on your cord and then wrap it around till it's like this. So those stitches are going nowhere. So if you put this on both your needles, on both your cords, nothing's getting through that. I think it is so great. And then you can just stick your needles in your project, wrap it up, and put it in your bag. So I thought they were really, really cool. I got 2 sets of them, and I don't even know if they have a name, do they? It's stitch stoppers. And it says, wrap circular needle cable into the groove of the stitch stopper. It fits most circular needle cables. And these are my ChowGoo, and they fit perfectly. They fit the signature art needles. But it's a great way to put it in your bag and not have to worry about those little ends, the little cone things like flying off, which I've had that happen. And now with these, I'm trying to put them on. With these, they just go on there, and that's it. That is going nowhere. You could knock these in your bag. they're not going to come off. And those little rubber cones, and then I had little, like, it looks like little socks, and I put them on my needles, and they were good, but again, like the little cones, they would fall off. So let me put that project aside so I can show you that project later. So I got that, I got the needles, the gauge, and then I got a sock ruler, foot ruler. I'm not sure how to use it yet. Have not figured it out. No clue. I need to go on their website and try and figure it out, because I don't know what I'm doing. But when I figure it out, I'm sure it'll be handy. It's one of those impulse buys I thought would be really good for, you know, for when I do socks. Like, I know my niece is a size 8. I know my sister's like a size 7. So I figured with these on here, you know, like, here's the size 7 foot, and there's the inches. So I'm thinking that's how you do it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. But I will. I'll figure it out eventually. That's what I got from Signature Art Needles. And then I got what's this? Oh, story to tell you. My cat Tiger. I love him. He's a mama's boy. But my brand new indigo likey knitting needle set. I was knitting, my fault, all my fault. I was knitting one day and I put it down and I went to do something. Oh, I was knitting in the morning and I put it on my desk. Now, my laptop, because I work from home sometimes, is on the other desk over there. So I sat here and I said, okay, I have to stop knitting and I have to go over and I have to go to work. So I left them on my desk. I know better than to do that, but I did. I left it on the desk. He chewed on my wood needles. I'm sure, and I'm going to try it because I still have the needle. If I take a very fine nail file, maybe I can file it out. But right now, when I use them, it catches the yarn. So I went online and I couldn't find like a likey, I think that's how you say it, website. It kind of sent you other places. So I wound up going online to a place in Texas called the Modern Skein. Right there. And they wrote me a beautiful little thank you note. And of course, you know, if I go in there, I'm not just going to buy one set of needles because, you know, I don't do that. But it was my size 7, 5-inch tips. So I got a new pair of 7 indigo tips. So I got that. The price isn't on here, so I can't tell you how much they were. But I like that it's on the back and on the front. While I was there, I figure size 8 can't hurt to have another set. So I got the 5-inch size 8 right there. And then I figured, because I'm doing the socks and everything, that maybe I'll go for, and I don't know why I did this. Oh, I know why I did this. Because when I'm doing the sweaters, I figured maybe it might be an idea to do a size 6 because that's what the I believe that's what I was using for like the cuff of the sweater. So I got the little baby ones, the 3.5. So I figured that would definitely be helpful, and it's driftwood. So I figured this would be definitely helpful to have the little tiny baby needles for when I'm doing cuffs. It might be better than, you know, having the 5-inch. I mean, that's a huge difference to do the cuffs. So I'll see how that goes. I'll have to put them all in my holder. I didn't put it yet because I waited. And then when I was there, because, you know, if I go online somewhere, I have to buy yarn. So I got a Malabrigo Rayos. I'm really bad today. Pure Merino Superwash, 210 yards, and it's a worsted weight. The color is camel. So I got that pretty baby. Look how pretty the colors are. I love it. And it's so soft. And is that upside down? Of course it's upside down. Right there. And there's the Malabrigo. So yeah, I thought this was really pretty online. And I like it even more in person. So I would like a hat out of this, I think. I don't know what jacket I'd wear it with. But I like the color. Could even do a cowl. Maybe something for my sister, my niece. So that's what I got from the Modern Scheme. And then I am not done. We're on 27 minutes. So I'm going to have to speed it up a little bit. I like doing the Corner of Craft, her yarn club for the month, and her stitch marker club for the month. So I was able to do August, and August is a sturdy sock from the Corner of Craft, which is Chromatic Yarns. Everything is based on Dungeons and Dragons. It's her 75 Superwash Blueface Luster, 25 nylon, 100 grams, 425 meters, 465 yards, and the name is Frumpkin. Look how pretty. This is coming out a little bit brighter than what it is in person. It's a little more, wait, let me see if I can shut this light off. Didn't really help. Actually made it more yellow. But there's little pops of yellow in here. But it is, like I said, coming out a little bit brighter. And again, it's the Chromatic Yarn. And it's called Frumpkin. It's so pretty. I love her yarn. And then, and I'm so mad because I tried to get this month, September stitch marker, sold out. I meant to go online early enough and I missed it. But I was able to get the yarn. And there's the stitch marker for August. Isn't that cute, little dolphin? So, I'm trying to do every month for her because I do like her yarn and I love her stitch markers. Next thing I'm going to show you is one of my favorite podcasters that I actually followed early on when I was knitting and crocheting, because I wanted to find I actually wanted yarn, like a lot of yarn. So what I did was I went online and on YouTube and I found Smells Like Yarn, Ross. And when I started following him, it was when he was doing his yarn haul for, oh, Mary Beth Brains. Wait, because I just went brain dead. What's it called? Oh, ice yarn. He did like a couple of ice yarn hauls. So I started following him because that yarn. Well, on one of his last podcasts, he said he had stuff on sale with his name. Not on sale, but he's selling things with his name now. Look. A flamingo smells like yarn. And his stuff is on Redbubble. A bag smells like yarn. And while I was on there, I'm so excited to have Ross's bag and his pin. It's just a regular pin. And what I decided is because on these bins, there's, you know, this area here. Behind me, I started putting pins. You're not going to be able to see them. Right here. I put two pins right here. This is the Brooklyn General Store. And this is Mrs. Brown's Bags. And I'm going to put my pins on there. I have one big like carpet bag that I was putting all my pins and everything on, but I noticed a couple of times I lost the backings and then I couldn't put the pins back on. Some of them would come loose and they get lost. So I figure instead of putting them on my project bags, I'm just going to put them here where I can see everything, which I think is going to be really cool. Eventually I might do like above me on the wall over here, maybe a sash or something, and put all my pins and stuff on there. But until then, I think this is like, why not utilize it, you know? And while I was on there, I have, and I'm afraid to say her name, but I'm going to show you. I have her, and every time you say her name, she goes off. So she's always listening for her name. Look. Yeah. Yeah. Wouldn't you like to say, do that? Yeah. Weaving my ends for me. So I got that sticker. I think I'm going to put it on my sewing machine. There's someone I started watching, a couple of people actually, related to sewing, and they have stickers on their sewing machines. I'm like, oh, that's such a cool idea. Like, you'll always have the stickers there. So I thought that was really cool to start doing my sewing machine. And I'm not sure actually where I got that sticker on Redbubble. I just started finding things. And then I found this little kitty, whoops, with yarn. A black kitty like one of mine. And no matter what, you're going to get. There, that's a little better. So yeah, I got this little pin. So I have 2 more pins to add. And that's actually all I bought. Which, still, that was a lot. My wallet is going, what the hell are you doing this month? Sorry. Crystal light in my Bubba. Love my Bubba cup. So that's all I bought this month. Now I'm going to show you. I have to go back. Where did I write it down? I know I wrote stuff down. Oh, my whips, which was supposed to be the first thing I spoke about. So, living in My Mrs. Brown's bag. Love this bag for socks. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Living in here is socks. I went online to Knit Knot Studios, and I sent her my yarn, and she made me tubes. So this is one of the black cat fibers, but I didn't get the labels back from her, so I don't know the name. But the stitch definition, I think, is beautiful. And out of the one skein of yarn from black cat fiber, I asked her to do 4 tubes. So this is the waste yarn. And then it came 1, 2, 3, 4. And for the first time ever, I learned how to pick up stitches and put it on waste yarn. And I'll have to do it for here and for there. And I actually got myself, because I had such a hard time sleeping. Wait. Oh, wait. Such a hard time seeing all the stitches to pick them up, because glasses, eyes. I got an ops light. So it's magnifying. So when I put the, and it's got an LED light, which I did have on, but facing that way. Woo, not that way. Oh. To give myself a little more light for the podcast, I put that on. But it's got an LED light, and I think it works great. I put it right here in front of me, and I look down, and I could see those stitches beautifully. So I finished toes, which I think came out beautiful. And I'm just using Peyton's Crochet sock, just in the color coal. So I'm using that for the cuff, which I did a 2x2 rib, which I've never done before. I usually do 1x1. And I did the toe. And I decided to follow the toes from, thanks to Tiger. He ate my paper. This is from Kay Litton, which is the brain work. Oh my gosh. Crazy sock lady. I don't know why I don't know. But that's her vanilla sock. And I decided to follow the pattern for her toes. She's got a video as well. But I decided to follow her toe, and then I don't know if she has no, this was an afterthought heel. This was actually heel flap and gusset. So I'm going to have to find a afterthought heel, which I've never done before. But I did kind of measure the other socks I did for my niece, like where I started the toe to where the heel started, and I picked up the stitches here, and as far as I know, you skip like 1 or 2 rows in between to do an afterthought heel. I don't know. I'm really new at this. Never done an afterthought. Really nervous about it. But I see other people do it, and I think I can do it. I'm hoping I can do it, because this would be really great to do. And on it is my stitch marker from Corner of Craft. So yeah, I think these socks are going to look really pretty. I really like the way I did the cuff. And the toe, like I said, it looks perfect. It's a rounded toe. And the way I followed her on her tutorial for the Kitchener really was great because I can never remember the Kitchener. So this, and now on the second sock, I'm done with the cuff, 2x2 again, and I've been writing it on just paper, my little doodles. So I wrote down exactly how many rows because I noticed Denise, the Earth Tones girl, she doesn't really measure, she counts her rows, and I believe the Crazy Sock Lady does the same thing. Love her videos, by the way. I watch both their podcasts and I absolutely love them. I can listen to them all day. They have such, the two of them, like listening to how to do socks and watching both of them and catching a little of this, a little of that from each one of them. I could listen to them all day. They have such soothing voices, the two of them. Like such great tutorials on socks. Both of them are amazing. So I learned that they kind of count their rows, so I thought maybe that's a good idea. And I think what I'm going to do is once I'm only on, because she does like a round 1 and then a round 2 on the toe. So I have my round 1, round 2, and I cross them off as I go. So when I finish this, I think what I'm going to do is get my op light, and I think I'm going to count from here up so I get the exact amount of rows. So my heels are in the same place. So yeah, I'm like really pleased with that. I love the way the tubes came out. And I sent her also, what were the other ones? I have to think. And that's a 64 stitches. I got 64 stitches on this. And then I got another black cat fiber right here. Look how pretty. It's coming out very light compared to in real life. It's definitely darker. There's darker colors in here. So that's one sock. I had the same thing done. There's 2 socks, 3 and 4. So I have all my socks here, and what I'll do is I'll take them off just like I did the other, and that will be another, I mean, out of 2 things, I'm getting 4 pairs of socks. So great for Christmas gifts. Then I got, and I think this yarn is, wait, let me get it. I think I have a second one. That's not it. You know I had 2 of those. It came off. It's, and I don't think Dog Star Knits makes yarn anymore. I like their yarn, and the color I'm going to show you is oh my god, I can't read it, but maybe you can read it. 75 superwash, 25 nylon, 460 yards, roll over, or no, oh, roller derby, got it, Roller Derby Rink Rash is the name of the yarn. Right there. And it's Dog Star Knits. This was the skein, which I thought was so pretty. And then I will show you what it looks like in a tube. Right here. Look at this. I like the pooling. I think it's cool. Look at that. I got one big tube. And I'll just, I don't know. I'll figure out how to make little shorty socks. So, these are the stitches on it. I just think it's beautiful. So, I'm going to make shorty socks out of this. And I just can't believe this turned into that. It's so cool. I got these 72 inches because my feet swell extremely bad. It's really horrible when they swell. So I want to make sure my socks are like wide enough to where my feet are comfortable. So I'm going to make a couple of shorty socks out of this. And whatever's left over, I'll just roll up and put with this. So yeah, I'm going to make a pair of socks out of these. Or a couple of pairs of socks for me. Maybe one for my girlfriend because she's got wide feet like I do. And that's it. I mean, Mom's sweater is no better than it was. I got, like I said, busy. I haven't been doing much. I've been knitting on the socks only because I can do that in the morning and it's just, I don't know. I could do it in between things. The sweater, it's been really hot lately, so, well, actually it's getting a little cooler. We're going into autumn. So, that's about it. I mean, life has been crazy with the cats. But I love them. I really do. They're crazy. Tiger wakes us up every morning. I have one alarm that goes off as, okay, time to wake up. Then I have the second alarm go off about 15 minutes later. And he just screams. And even on this weekend, when I don't have the alarm, he'll scream. He'll just scream outside the door because he knows it's time to eat. So around 5 o'clock my alarm goes off, then 5:15 the boyfriend gets up, he showers, starts to get ready. I'll get up between 5:15 and 5:30. Sometimes I'll make his sandwich for lunch, and then I'll jump in the shower as soon as he's done. Sometimes when I'm working from home, I don't take my shower in the morning. I'll wait until lunchtime and I'll take a nice cool shower. And then when I'm out of the shower, and I don't wash my hair every day, so the days I'm home, I don't wash my hair. I'll just put it up and then jump in the shower and at least feel human and get to work. So we're up to 49 minutes. I probably should let you all go because you're tired of listening to me. I hope you're all doing good. I hope everything is going well for everyone. I hope you're all keeping safe and keeping others safe by wearing a mask. Oh, this weekend, I couldn't believe it. We actually went out to dinner in a restaurant. I know, crazy. But the restaurants here did open this weekend. So when we were out shopping, we went to a couple of different stores. He was starving. I mean, I was hungry, but he was starving. So we decided to go to Texas Roadhouse because we were right there in the same shopping center. I was going to do Chick-fil-A and just do a fast chicken dinner, but they were closed because it was Sunday. So we decided to go to Texas Roadhouse, and it was nice. I mean, I felt really comfortable in there. I wore my mask until I got to the table. I did my order. Once the drink came, well, the mask came off because I was thirsty. And our masks stayed off until we went to the bathrooms. Then the mask went on, and then we put the mask on when we went to leave. But the waitress stood far enough apart that I guess she felt comfortable and we felt comfortable. But it was nice. It was so nice to sit in a restaurant and have something to eat. The air conditioning, and there was no one around us. I mean, nobody. There was, in our section, nobody next to us, but then down further they had 2 tables with people in it, and then a couple of people in the other parts of the restaurant. So, I mean, a lot of people opted to eat outside. I was just hot and everything from running around. So, yeah, I was like, oh, it's a restaurant. I'm eating inside, finally. I felt human again. I felt so good that we could go do something and just sit in a restaurant. I'm tired of the same, like I'm tired of takeout when we want food. We want to go somewhere. You want to go somewhere and sit, have someone serve you. The takeout, you bring it home, it's lukewarm. I don't have central air. We have an air conditioner like built into the wall, kind of. Well, not really built into the wall. There's a hole in the wall and the air conditioner's in there. There's a sleeve it goes into. But anyhow, where I sit in the living room to watch a movie, the air blows right on me. So your food's lukewarm because it's a half an hour away. And then you sit it down in front of you, the air or the ceiling fan gets it cold. So it was nice eating piping hot food. I think work is probably going to be opening up a little bit more within the next few weeks. Not looking forward to that. I kind of like not having people around. I get a lot of work done. I feel comfortable because no one's really using my printer. Yeah, I feel like all the office supplies are mine in my section because nobody's in. Once in a while, my one friend, my work buddy, she's in every Tuesday and Thursday with me. So we'll go down, we'll have a cigarette break, and we'll chit chat now and then. So we've been coming in since day one, and I feel comfortable with her. We know we're both safe and we're taking, you know, all precautions. When you go up to the copier, they have wipes there, so I wipe it down as soon as we get in. I take the wipes, I pass the kitchen, and there's wipes outside the kitchen, so I grab the wipes, go to my desk, wipe it down, and then set up my desk. Then I go up to the copier, get the wipes, wipe down the copier, and make sure it's on, and then I can start, you know, working. So it's comfortable for me. I don't mind if a few more people come in, but I don't know if I'm ready for a full... Oh, my battery's on 15%. Of course it is. I don't know if I'm ready for a lot of people yet, basically is what I'm saying. So I'm going to let you go. It's 54 minutes, and that's my life right now. I'm happy to go back out to restaurants. I'm probably not going to make a habit of it. But I'm happy I was able to go, finally. And that's about it. And I will let everyone go, and I hope, again, everyone stays safe. If you are a new viewer, I want to say welcome, and I hope you enjoy. Don't forget the like button. Please subscribe. I don't have a lot of subscribers, but that's okay. Hopefully, I'll talk about something one day, and, you know, people will start to like it. But, you know, everyone starts off somewhere. But I want to thank you for coming and If you lasted this long, thank you very much. If you are a returning viewer, I want to thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed what I had to show you today. I haven't bought anything else, so my next podcast might be very short on what I've bought, but well, I do have some sock yarn coming because I realized I don't have a lot of solid colors to do for the toes, heels, and cuffs. So that's about it. Again, thank you. I say, but that's about it, but I keep talking. Sorry. All right. Have a wonderful week or 2 weeks until I see you again. And take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Because the world really needs everyone to be nice to each other. It's really crappy the way people are treating each other when we just really need to get along. We need to drop politics and drop racism and anything that separates us. Just drop it. We're all living on this planet together. We all should just get along. There's going to be people you don't like. Trust me. There's people I don't like. I just avoid them. Or I'm social. You know, I'm just like, you know, the people that get on your nerves at work that you really don't care for. You're just, you know, you're nice to them. That's all. If they say good morning, you say good morning. If they ask you a question, you answer it. You just don't go into a whole big conversation, and you don't go into you don't like them and why you don't like them, or you don't get in a fight, and you certainly don't hit or hurt anybody. You don't make fun of people. So just be kind to one another. Life is way too short, and there's so much hate in this world. So just be nice, even if you don't like someone. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again. Bye.